Well, hello everyone and welcome to a new video. This video is going to be about how to measure your walking belt. I'm starting to sell independent walking belts. They seem to be really nice. I've got a couple requests on how to measure it. I know Sole by heart, but I really don't know Horizon or Nordic. So I'm just going to pick on this and kind of walk you through it. And it's kind of good for me to do it again too, because I really haven't gotten too much into customized videos or walking belts, I'm sorry. So this will also apply to any walking belt that you buy from anybody else. So this is just good general information on how to make sure that you get the right size walking belt, because the proper walking belt can make the machine last a lot longer. Alright? So the first thing that we need to do is we need to remove this hood right here. Alright, I've already taken the screws. There's one screw here, 3 in the back, and 1 over here. I have videos on that, but that's pretty straightforward and doesn't have too much to do with measuring the walking belt. So the main thing is most walking belts you measure by the length and the width. You know, just makes sense with that. I'm going to lean over here and get my 2 different types of measuring tapes. Now, when you're measuring these, the first thing, the easiest thing, is the width. So this is roughly 19 1/4. Yours may be kind of whatever it is. But the most important thing is to properly measure the length of the walking belt. Because a lot of people have been ordering walking belts, and I've really got this a lot on YouTube, where they've gotten it from somebody else and it's just wrong, and it's not necessarily anybody's fault. But they typically measure it like this, which this is 54 inches. But this really would either be a 55 1/2 or a 56-inch belt, really, because you have to allow for it to go over the rollers. And there's a big difference in just the sheer size of the roller diameter. Can you see that? And this, if you have 2 large rollers, 1 large in the front, 1 large in the rear, it's going to make a difference on your belt by 1 inch, maybe 1 1/2 inches. Alright, if you have a smaller front, not sure if you can see that or not, smaller front and rear roller, you're going to need a slightly smaller belt. So when you're measuring that, either allow an extra inch if it's a 55-inch deck to what you're looking at on top. It's really a 56-inch belt. Alright, so the other thing that you can do is, if you want to make it more accurate, you'd have to get some kind of flexible. I think this came out of my wife's sewing kit. And you really want to go halfway down the roller. This way you know for sure that you're measuring the true size of the walking belt. So this is, I got lucky. This has 55 1/2. That's the actual true size. Even though this came up, it's still where it's supposed to be. So I'm holding this down, and this is 55 1/2. So a 54-inch surface actually gets a 55 1/2-inch walk belt. That's based off of these size rollers. These are smaller rollers, but it doesn't matter because I measured over to the edge. So the top edge of the roller, of course, it's round. It's going to be the same size as the bottom of the roller. So that worked out pretty good, because what I bought for this machine, I ordered this through my new belt company. And when you put it up, it should look slightly longer. Of course, you can't see it in the back, I don't think, but slightly longer. It's going to go halfway around the roller. So my next video is going to be how to install this belt. This is my newer belt company. I really like them. That's not really what this video is about. This video is really how to measure them properly, so no matter who you get it from, you can make sure that you get the right size belt for your machine. Alright? Thanks a lot. I know that's kind of short. Alright guys, so we got the right size. My top of my belt is 55 1/2. Again, it doesn't really matter who you order it from. Just make sure that you consider that this is really the top half. So if your belt is 55 and a half, you're actually going to order a 111 inch belt. All right, so it'll be a 111 inches for this belt total size, but 55 and a half of what you can measure it. You know, it should be obvious the bottom half, so the round should be the same as the top half. But I figure I better bring that up because you run around ordering 55 inch belts, companies are going to go, well, that's a very small belt. So, you know, you don't really want to do that. So what I'm showing you is just kind of the top half of the belt. It's going to be the same size on the bottom because, you know, it's a round circle. All right. So thanks a lot. Please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate all the support everyone's given me. I hope everybody has a healthy and happy new year. Look forward to doing some more in 2022. But I may be squeezing one more in tonight. This is New Year's Eve, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do. All right. Thanks a lot. Bye, guys.